It is an appraisal that is at the heart of the controversy, one that only the Teachers Union would address on Wednesday. The SLTU says many temporary teachers are fearful for their jobs. General Secretary Wayne Cumberbatch acknowledges the teaching service regulations state temporary teachers can be dismissed at any time, but he says they should not be sacked because of their performance during an assessment.
Last year, we saw a new appraisal instrument being used. And a number of persons may have not probably used the process properly, or for some reason or another. Some of those teachers may have gotten low scores on their appraisals. And we are hearing that the Teaching Service Commission has taken a policy to not appoint persons with low scores. A lot of our teachers are in fear. We have had a number of calls and visits to the office of persons unable to confirm whether they have a teaching position come next week.
Cumberbatch says the union was informed that a teacher who completed Teachers College would be made permanent at the end of the first year, as long as their performance was satisfactory. But he says some principals are refusing to do so, instead recommending those teachers leave the schools. He says a definitive agreement is needed, one that will be honored.
Persons don't want to know that they're living in fear of losing their job, especially in hard times. And persons that the status is complete.
The General Secretary says the union understands the need for standards, but the future of temporary teachers cannot be based solely on an appraisal, especially one that is unfamiliar to those it seeks to appraise and the union that represents them.
But we also understand that appraisals are not a means to an end. What needs to be done is the continued professional development, continued training and assisting of persons so that they can be teachers.
Cumberbatch says the new scoring system is marked out of 100 and the policy is not to appoint any temporary teachers who score below 65. The General Secretary says the score should be used to assist the teachers in their professional development and strengthen their areas of weakness. He is calling on a complete review of the appraisal system for teachers and says it is important for labor unions to review appraisal policies across the board. Attempts to obtain a comment on this issue from the Ministry of Education were unsuccessful. Alison Kentish, HTS News, Channel 4.